This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Here are 7 stories that were found today, and thank you for listening. First, the markets, meaning at least the S&P and the NASDAQ, are down this afternoon. The Dow is holding its own. We'll see how long that lasts. Second, Tesla's down another 4.5%. It's hit a 10-month low. It's down about 31, 32% year to date. Not yet seeing good news there on the EV front or the Tesla front. Third, Williams-Sonoma, in contrast, who would have seen this coming, has knocked it out of the park. It's up 17% today on great results. It's up 40% year to date. I used to love shopping at Williams-Sonoma. I don't know the last time I've really shopped there and found interesting stuff, but it is what it is. But other people seem to be loving it, so it is what it is. Fourth, Dollar Tree is getting bashed. They announced plans to close 970 stores. That's the largest scale store closing I've seen in a long time. Analysts are blaming it on over-aggressive acquisitions. By 970 stores is a lot of stores. It's a lot of jobs, a lot of people. Ashamed to see that. We'll see what happens. It's down 15% today. Fifth, Bitcoin is back up to $73,000. Didn't see that coming, but going great. Sixth, oil's close to breaking 80 again. Simply amazing how this has accelerated, and people are expecting a lot of trouble at the pump soon as gas prices go up. Me being the non-brilliant person that I am, had the beautifully dichotomy of a day last week where I gave a keynote talk at a huge conference on healthcare trends, and then came back to my car, which I had stupidly let run out of gas, and had to literally, and I know this is maybe too much to share too much information. I had to walk a mile to the gas station to get gas, walk back with the gas can. And so, whenever you think you're very bright, you remind yourself that you also do incredibly dumb things. That was one of those days. And you can't really blame it on gas prices. I blame it more on my ADD and not having the patience to want to stop and get gas when they should have, but just incredibly stupid. But the take home is gas prices are going back up. We're back about $80 a barrel. Seventh, and always interesting, cannabis remains very flat. Oil's going up. Bitcoin's going up. Cannabis, for all the sort of growth in cannabis out there, is very flat. It's the core ETFs on follow are basically flat for the day, down 60% over the last 6 months, and can't seem to quite get their footing. In any event, those are 7 stories that are following today. As always, 2 things. Thank you to Chanel Bunger, our amazing producer, just magnificent. Just the best attitude and production and performance of any producer I work with, just fantastic. Second, if you listen to this podcast and you text me at 773-766-5322, we will send you got to be the first person to text. We'll send you a $100 Amazon gift certificate. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. P.S. If you listen to my other podcast, 24 tips for awful golfers, of which I am one, please listen to that podcast as well. I know it's really not business driven. It's really kind of dumb, but there are some core tips there, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you.